No, I actually took an injection in the morning. I took a painkiller. I went into the nets to bat and it was a bit sore, so I took an injection. But once you are in, you don't really feel the pain.
Absolutely, and you certainly won't feel the pain now. Batting at number 3 is a position that Rohit had said that you'd ask for as well. You know this question is going to come at some stage from different people. How much of a relief is it to finally get that 100? And obviously you would have been looking for much more than that. Yeah, definitely it was a satisfaction for me, but I was trying to get a big one for myself and for the team because, with the kind of cricket that England have been playing, we wanted to get to 450 or closer to 500. So was a bit disappointed that I got out just after scoring 100. Wanted to carry on and get a big one for the team. But hopefully I'll get it in the next match. Absolutely. Was there some pressure? Was there any talks in the dressing room about batting at that position? You've done it at the under-19 level. You've done it at domestic level as well. It's not like you haven't in limited overs cricket. But obviously this was a different challenge. People... they kept asking me, why did you go from open to number 3? I told them I've batted at number 3 in first class and I've scored 3 double hundreds as batting at number 3 and number 4. So it wasn't something that I've never done in my life. But obviously batting at number 3 in international is a bit different, and I was thankful that I got the experiences and the opportunities and the mistakes that I made. They all led up to this inning, and hopefully I'll be able to learn from their experiences. I'm sure KP and Zach have some questions. I just have one more. We saw a lot of discussion between you and Rahul Dravid with Vikram Rathod as well. You were knocking, I think, just the day before that century eventually came. There was also chats with Rohit Sharma. Can you just talk us through a little bit, as much as you can give us, in terms of what the discussions were all about? Honestly, the knocks were only to check my finger. If how sore my finger was in the evening. That was just to check that how am I feeling. But obviously they were just telling me to play my game the way that I've been playing my game since childhood and stay true to myself and stay true to my basics, how I've grown up playing this game. KP wanted to celebrate that 100 with you. Yes, he was very disappointed when you walked away to the press conference instead of joining us on JioSim. Over to you, KP. Come on. Sorry, KP. I had to go for the scans yesterday, so they rushed me. I'll
forgive you. I've been backing you for a very long time, and I actually said something about callous the other day, and I copped the most tremendous amount of abuse. So I actually thanked you yesterday. I said, "Thank you, Shubman Gill." So thank you.
Thank you for.
I just want to ask you the question that I think. A lot of people around the world want to know is pressure playing for India. What is the pressure like playing for India? What is the pressure like batting at 3 for India?
Honestly, I'll sum it up in one line. My heartbeat playing the first ball and playing my last ball was the same. Yes, my heartbeat was the same. My heartbeat was the same throughout my innings.
So you don't feel the pressure at all?
No, that's how nervous I was feeling even after scoring.
That's okay. So it wasn't a relaxed heartbeat. Yeah. It was right up.
Yeah. So it was something very. That's what I was actually talking to Rahul sir this morning.
Yeah.
When England team was batting, it was quite weird for me. I've never experienced anything like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not like I would have changed the way that I played.
Yeah.
But it was something different that I experienced yesterday because my heartbeat was just the same throughout the innings.
And why was your heartbeat like it was when you came out to bat?
Obviously not being able to score runs in the previous few matches. And it was not really the expectations or, it was not the outside noise, but the expectations that I have from myself.
Okay.
And I was a bit disappointed with the way that I got out in the first innings here.
Yep.
And then in the first innings in Hyderabad. So all of that expectations, I was just a bit disappointed in myself. So maybe that was the reason.
Do you read the newspapers? Do you understand how big a thing it is to bat for India at number 3?
I don't read the newspapers, but I obviously I have seen it with other players. So I don't really go on social media, to try to look for what people are saying because what. If you're not doing well, I don't expect someone to tell me I'm not doing well. I know myself that I've not been doing well, but I don't look for something even when I'm doing well or not doing well. But it was just more than anyone else. It was my own personal disappointment with myself that I have not been performing the way I want to perform.
How's your dad this morning?
My dad he told me yesterday I missed out on a big one, which I did agree with him, and thankfully he left this morning, so I don't have to.
What was he saying about the heartbeat? Did he help you there with the heartbeat being the same?
Because I was trying to take that in myself. I didn't tell him.
Good.
I didn't tell him.
Now he knows through us.
Yeah, now he would know.
But Shubman, was that the reason why there was no Shubman celebration towards the end? You usually take a bow after a landmark that you achieve, but it wasn't there yesterday, and we noticed that.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like the job was done, so I didn't like celebrate like that. I thought once I get a double 100 or 150, I'll celebrate it then.
Zagwai, you have any more questions for Shubman?
Just one. What was the thought process, or what was the preparation change between the first test and the second test? The start of the series, those three different markers, and I think it was a completely different approach. What we've seen, we could make out from outside. I would love to hear it from you.
Honestly, in the first test match, I was trying to take a bit more safer approach, and maybe that's not the way that I have grown up playing my game. And in this test match was all about me trying to play how I just feel like playing, and that's what I told myself.
I got one more. Jaiswal has stood over there. He's about 20 metres away from her. He is a fabulous player, isn't he? Is there a dynamic between the youngsters on who can score quicker and who hits the biggest six and who has so much fun at the wicket, or do you just leave him to do his stuff and you do your stuff?
I mean, it's new people come in, and me and all the people coming making their debuts after me, they're